Hey guys, Leviathan here, bringing you another Black Ops commentary, but in a different sense. Today I'm only using the gameplay as a backdrop. Today we're going to talk about the food service industry, and we'll get into that in a second. The real reason is, in some way or another, I have to believe that working in the food service industry, and by that I mean McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, etc., in some way or another makes you stupid. Because I have to believe that if there were that many stupid people in the world that couldn't follow a simple thing, like getting my order correct, that the world would be in a much darker and worse place than it is now. So let's get right into it. Tonight we went to Popeyes, Mom Street, and we had a coupon for 22 pieces of chicken for $20, or something along those lines. I went there was an 8-minute wait because they didn't have any spicy chicken already made, so I sat there and waited, and they gave me a free soda for waiting, which was very nice of them. But when I got home, we had some problems. Not to mention I asked for no wings, and when we got home, not only there were wings, we had 17 pieces of chicken in our box. We had a coupon for 22 pieces of chicken. That's 5 missing pieces of chicken. That's a lot of food. I mean, you would think, I can understand one thing, like for getting no wings, especially since the woman who took my order wasn't exactly paying attention. She was texting, which is another problem I have with people. If you're at work, you're getting paid to do your job. Don't just do your job, people. It's not that difficult. So I mean, that's a lot of food. So we call down there, and the lady goes, well, you know, I had to, everyone sat there and watched me make it because you had to wait. And I'm like, yes, I am aware we had to wait. But here's the thing I don't understand. How do you forget 5 pieces of food? That is a lot of money. So I went back down there, got the food, but the whole time, the manager is like, now what kind of chicken am I giving you? And she was just rude and obnoxious, and you know, if it's your fault, own up to it. People need to start taking responsibility for things that are their fault. If you make a mistake like that, just own up to it. The lady who took my order was nowhere to be found, so I'm guessing she realizes she made a mistake and just didn't want to fess up to it. And that's only my first issue. I mean, countless times I've gone to McDonald's or Burger King, and both me and my little brother are sort of picky eaters. Like, I don't like pickles or mayonnaise or any of that nonsense on my food. Just cheese and ketchup on my burger. That's all I want. But I mean, before I could drive, I don't know how many times my mom or dad has had to go back out to get our orders fixed because somebody couldn't take our order. And, you know, that happens more than it really should. The biggest error that I've had, well, not error, the biggest problem I've had with the company, and which has yet to be resolved, I sort of just let it go. But I went to go get Wendy's for the whole family for dinner. And we got there, I can't remember what we ordered because this was literally months ago. But got home, and they didn't have a chicken sandwich that we had ordered. I'm actually running out of breath because I've never talked this long or ranted this long in a commentary. And we called, and the lady said, well, you can come back down here and get it. And of course I said, well, that's not really the principle of it. The fact is, like, you know, now we're at home and we're only missing one thing, but it's a $5 sandwich. $5 doesn't seem like that much, but here and there it's gonna add up. So she said, so I said, I'm not coming back down there. And she was like, well, you can call this number and they'll, you know, credit it back to your credit card. I called that number, explained everything, and she's like, well, I can't help you, but I'll have our district manager from your area give you a call back. I waited about a week for that call, never came. Then I called again, and we repeated this whole back and forth thing, waiting for the district manager to call me, about 3 times, and still haven't heard anything back. And occasionally somebody will bring it up and say, did you ever get that $5? And I'm like, no, but you know what, I've just given up. And I haven't really gone back to Wendy's since because they sort of pissed me off. You know, that's really unacceptable behavior from any establishment. But that's all I really wanted to talk about, just a quick rant. Maybe we should start holding people accountable, you know? Let's say on a regular basis, you've got 100 orders a day. I have no idea. I've never worked in a food joint. My one job I had was Rite Aid, and I'd say I had about 100 customers in a normal shift. So let's just go ahead and say that's what normal places get as well. If you're making more than 3 to 4 mistakes out of those 100 orders, like that's 3 to 4 mistakes every day, you need to be fired or retrained or something, because or just put your damn cell phone away and listen to what the person's saying, because it's becoming a serious issue and it's driving me crazy, as you can tell. So that's it. If you've had similar situations, leave it in the comment box below. I'd love to hear your opinions on the whole thing. Thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.